About that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting again. Game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yeah!
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Hales comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep. Got that away nicely.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yes, nice ball.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
No! Yep. No!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Rashid from the clubhouse end. Misses everything.
Oh, well ball.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Edge. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Edged it.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Nice bowling.
Hammering away at that spot time and again. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
Timed that brilliantly.
Boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Right on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Yep.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
Hold end. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Bowler's end.
A couple on offer here.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Rashid just needs to continue finding good spots now.
Yep.
An example of how good the modern player is at sliding across the outfield. Strong appeal.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. A well-directed short ball sways out of the way this time. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Yes.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Catch! Yes!
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Catch it!
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Holder gets off the mark.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Good bit of timing there.
Heaved away off the back foot. Sweetly timed.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Stark shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved fifer. They bowled brilliantly in this innings. Out! Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Super piece of timing.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Just threw the shot too early.
Just threw the shot too early.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
No interest in that one from the batter. Rashid will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Hey! Nice bowling! Hey! Oh, yes, nice bowling.
The over ends with no change to the scoring. After some superb bowling, it looks tough to find ways of getting the ball away. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Really good shot there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary? Stark has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Catch it.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Oh, well bowled. Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler. No.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
93 for 7.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Cummins didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Edge. What a ball. Out. Caught.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Right out of the middle.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yeah.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Yeah.
And a great catch. That wraps up the innings. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job. Just need the batting to finish it off.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Got right in behind it.
Right in behind it for the first ball. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Catch!
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Catch!
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yes!
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end.
Yep.
Found the gap with ease, wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball. Beautiful. Beautifully. Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Wait. Yep.
Gone. It's a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Bairstow is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Wait there.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Could be close.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
Time that perfectly.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Some adjustments to the field.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their... communication. A few moves made in the field.
Catch it.
Nicely played.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yes.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yes. Nice bowling.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Nice shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Catch it.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Catch. Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Yep. No.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Catch. Yeah.
And that brings up the 50 partnership. partnership for these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Waiting.
Caught, gone.
On their way to the pavilion. Showed plenty throughout. Just couldn't get the job done and reach those 3 figures.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yeah!
Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Rashid gone for not many.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot. And good running. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Misses everything. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Catch!
Just about timed that perfectly. A couple on offer here.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Start from the scoreboard end. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, that looked nasty.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Waiting. Yep.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Catch it.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Fantastic catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Please give him a round of applause.
Good bit of timing there.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
And gone straight to the keeper.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Swepson, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Waiting. Yep.
And the chance goes begging.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Swepson, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yeah, mate.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes. Yep. Wow.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yeah, mate. No.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it.
Catch.
Yep.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yeah, mate.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Catch.
Yeah.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yep.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for one.
Yep.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Yeah.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide. Swepson will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yep. Pads that away.
End of the over. The batting side are now...
Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved five-for. They bowled brilliantly in this innings.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Wait. Yep.
End of the over. The batting side are now 161 for 7.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
Well bowled.
Not great work from the keeper there. It's allowed them to rotate the strike.
Oh, that's hit them. And at pace. Looked painful.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Low balls.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
End of the over. The batting side are now on.
Well, the players are heading back to the rooms for a rest, and so am I, after an entertaining session. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Waiting.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
That's the way you want to start your innings. Into position quickly and drills it to the boundary.
Wait. Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Needs to be on target.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
Drives and misses everything.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Nice bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Right out of the middle.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Wait. Yes.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Gotcha.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Gone right through the defences.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yeah.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Waiting.
Good catch. Out. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a real... below par score.
Yep.
Runs off the pad on the first ball of the innings.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Hales comes to the wicket. The chance of a pair will be on their mind, having been dismissed so early in that first innings.
Hales gets off the mark.
Yeah. No!
Edge, unplayable. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Rashid, the spinner, coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Well bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait on. Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Confident appeal, could it be?
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yep. Keeper's end.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if this hits.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Edge. Amazing delivery. And gone. Didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Didn't quite manage to get themselves in for that first innings. The bowler, with their tail up, will know it too. A good batter, though, and it won't take much to get going.
Fills their boots, first ball. Didn't need a second look. Takes a 6.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Good shot. A beauty.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing. A rush of blood. Very quick onto the short ball. Can't get it away.
Yep.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Misses everything. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
End of the over. The batting side are now on 37 for 2.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Catch it. Yeah.
That's out.
Yeah.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
It was an average sort of an innings we saw from them. You know just how rare it is, though, to see a batter of this calibre miss out twice. Van der Dussen takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Edged it.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. This should be close.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Off the edge. Could be 4.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Yes.
Edge. What a ball.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Yes. No.
Big appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Strong appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Rashid ends what has been a tidy over.
Yep.
Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yes.
Thick edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Catch it. Yep.
Thrashed away. What a shot.
Keepers.
A couple on offer here.
Catch it. Yep.
There'll be runs here. A beauty. Brilliant catch.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Please give them a round of applause.
Right there. Yes.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
66.
Rashid from the scoreboard end.
Catch that.
That one had all the ease and elegance of this batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for 4.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Right there.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yes, caught and bowled. Did supremely well there. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Stark will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. A little late on that. No run scored.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over there. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
The Yorker does the trick.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Well, not going to hang around if that's any indication. Picking up 4 from your first ball.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back, and then the back coming through the ball beautifully.
No!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Super piece of timing.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Beaten on the drive. What a delivery. Beaten by sheer pace. Rips it through right onto the stumps. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Nice bowling. Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah. Ballers end.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
108 for 9.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't. Don't find early wickets.
Well-directed short ball sways out of the way. Just threw the shot too early.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Oh! Nice bowling.
Perfect technique and placement.
Good return there, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Catch!
Good return, back from the deep.
The over, the batting side are now 6.
Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl. And the clubhouse
Please
end.
give him a round of applause. Mitchell Stark, the new bowler, into the attack.
Catch!
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Right out of the middle.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Immaculate timing there.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Catch it!
Great shot.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually to get back and play it like that.
Yes!
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowler!
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.